Hello, hello. Come on in. I'm a little bit late, but better late than never. I always say. Hey, Teresa. A little late, but I'm here. All right. How's my hair? Oh boy. So yeah, I'm like behind badly. This is sad. I've never been this unorganized in my entire life. But hey, it happens, right? Okay. So, let's get this party started. Hey, Donna. Let's get this party started. We're making a sunflower tonight. Woohoo! Small, unique, in the creek board. Okay? Now, I am going to move you to the table. Don't mind the glare of this light you see right here. Ooh, there it is. That will be gone as soon as I get done cutting my mesh because I am using my glass top. But first, we have to get our center ready. Hey, Donna. We got Teresa, we got Tweety, we got Donna. Come on in, y'all. The water is fine. Fine as wine. I've got a craft show this weekend. And I don't have the first sunflower, so here we are. I gotta make one. The blue flower I had, I sold it pretty quick, friends. All right. Let me go ahead and put this on here. You know, one time I put E6000 on this and it like eat through the whole styrofoam. I didn't know it would do that. Hi, Suzanne. Welcome, welcome, my friend. I'm going to put a dab of glue to help it stay in place. So see, this is how we do it. Now I'm just going to set it aside. It's just a brown center. I'm just going to set it aside behind me and let it dry. All right. I don't need that plugged in anymore. I got wires everywhere, y'all. I'm going nuts. I'm going crazy. Bear with me. Because everything keeps sliding around on my table. It's driving me crazy. Everything's drove me crazy today. I don't know why. You can get that flower center at Craft Outlet. I'm sure you can probably get it on Amazon or the Reese shop. I'm not real sure. all the places you can get it. But we are going to use the small board tonight. Small is the word. And you'll need a bunch of zip ties, which I have handy. So I'm going to go ahead and load. I'm not using row 1. I'm starting on row 2. And I'm going to use every hole in every shared hole. And it takes a whole roll of the yellow mesh to make this. And it's burlap. Look at that, I put that in backwards. Okay. So basically you don't want to pull them completely because you don't want them to lock all the way down until you're ready. Okay. I fixed my volume. Maybe that'll help. Anybody else having any trouble hearing me? It could just be Facebook too. Facebook's been wonky lately. Teresa, you got me on the big screen again. I'm going to use the Dean Michael fold tonight. Yes, you would. I know you would. I'm just going to load row 2 first, and then I'll cut, my mesh. I would have had it pre-cut, but I had a few things I had to take care of first. That's why I'm running a bit late. Otherwise, I'd have been on time. I don't like to be late because I feel like everything gets messed up when I'm late. So yeah, those of you that are new to my page, if you'll like and SHARE my page out there and hit that notification bell and click on all videos, you'll know when I'm live again. Float my boat, sprinkle the dust, whatever you want to call it. Okay, almost done loading row 2. I know I was hoping I could be done. I would have already been done, but because I was wanting to see Lori's birthday thing, so maybe I'll be able to catch it when I'm done or watch the replay. One or the other is going to happen. Kathy, I get my board on not Amazon, Craft Outlet. And I think Hobby Lobby is going to start carrying them too. I just don't know when. I'm sure Lori probably said, but I don't remember. But you can get them on Amazon. You can get them on Craft Outlet, Unique in the Creek, Trendy Tree. There's several places. You're welcome. Anytime. So, Tweety, did you have a good birthday? All right. Last two. That's great. Glad to hear it. You're welcome. All right. So the back of your board should look something like this. As soon as I get this one in here, I'll show you. So it should look like that all the way around, because you're using every hole, every regular hole and all the shared holes. Okay. Now I'm going to set this over here, excuse me, out of the way, and I'm going to start cutting my mesh. We want pretty straight edge. So I'll go right here. My stomach's not happy, y'all. Alright, so 10-inch squares. You'll need to cut the whole roll of yellow burlap, deco burlap, or however you say it. Thank you. I know this is the boring part, and I'm sorry. Normally I would have this done already. Okay, I am using glass on top of my cutting mat because I don't want to burn my mat. You gotta be very careful not to burn yourself along with the process. Come on. So how's everybody's day been? Everybody have a great day? Now I will not be live tomorrow night. You can do it. You can do it, Kathy. I got faith in you. I bought mine off of I bought mine at Walmart. So I won't be live tomorrow evening. I'm going to get my toes done. And then I gotta load my car for the craft show Saturday. So I got lots going on. And then I got one more next weekend. The weekend before my birthday. And then I won't have another one until the end of May for Memorial Weekend. Gives me time to create what I've already sold or to create new. So I'm looking forward to it. Busy, busy, busy. I'd like to get my craft room back in order. Things all out of whack. Thank you. I hope I sell out. That's the goal anyway. That's the goal. So you do 10-inch cuts. You'll cut the whole roll. The whole roll. It would, wouldn't it? I wouldn't know what to do or how to act if I was to sell out. I would be tickled bright pink. Seriously, I would be so tickled and honored. Well, I told you last year I had a dream that Memorial Weekend I sold everything I had and made $3,000. I didn't come close to it, but I mean, it was an $800 day. Or an $800 weekend, I should say. So I was pretty happy about that. 3,000 would have been better. Trying to get these as even as I possibly can. It is hard to do. But it'll be okay if it's not exact, because you won't see that anyway. And last year I did this craft show on the square, and I ended up everybody wanting sunflowers. So I had like sold 10 or 12 sunflowers that day. It was crazy. Hey, Sandra. Yes, I do too. I'm just really slow at it. But I'm fixing to stop cutting and start making. All right. Hold tight for just a second. Hi, Sharon. All right, so what I'm going to do now, here's my board. Hi, Tina. Can't see you, but hi. Um, some of this mesh is in my way, so I'm going to attempt to move it out of my way. There. Because then that way you can see what I'm doing. Okay, ready for this, friends? Alright, I always use a clip because it makes things a little easier. And I'm sorry about this glare right in here. I wish that I could get rid of it, but I can't because of my cutting table. Alright, so here, you're going to curl side up. Turn it to a diamond shape. Corner to corner. And this is where I use my clip to help hold that in place. Okay, then you turn it and you're going to pleat it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Then you just take and you fan it out. You can pull on it, you know, whatever you need to do to it. See? Voila. Dean Michael petal. And I'm just going to place it in one of these ties. Anyone will do. About a fingertip width. There we go. Petal number 1. Now let's go for petal number 2. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. Try not to go too fast. Alright. Give it a little tug. And I like to tuck these inward. Just like that. Now I like to make sure that my factory edge is always in the same direction all the way around my wreath. It makes a big deal. I mean, it makes a big difference when they're all lining up just right. Alright, there's 2. So 10-inch squares, you're going to use the whole roll of 10 by 10 burlap mesh, poly burlap. 10-inch squares, it takes the whole roll. And then you'll need green if you want to put leaves. And then you just shape your petal. You put whichever way looks the best. And I happen to like this side, I think. Yep, I do. I need to get me that tool that you guys use for the zip ties. I do, I do. Alright, 1, 2, and this one I tuck. 1, 2, and this one I tuck. I probably can make these sunflowers in my sleep. I've made so many of them. I made one just the other day for my sister-in-law for her birthday. So I've been making quite a few. Make sure this is down pretty tight. And I'm just going to go ahead and clip those because I'm tired of getting tangled in them. There we go. So this is what we have so far. Okay. And you can always go back and fix your petals when you're done. Okay. So there's that. Thank God tomorrow's Friday. It has been a week. A week, let me tell you. Crazy busy at the office. And then keeping up with my child, who has finished her 10th grade year. Well, she's still in her 10th grade year, but she is now working on her 11th grade material. So hopefully she'll probably graduate a year sooner than she's supposed to. She's supposed to be class of 25. But I have a feeling she's going to be a class of 24. If I'm moving too fast, y'all let me know. I will slow down and answer any questions you have. Those of you that are new or just now joining, my name is Tammy with Unique Wreaths by Tammy. Welcome to my live. We are making a sunflower tonight on the small Unique in the Creek flower board, made by yours truly, Lori from Unique in the Creek. And today's her birthday. She is the creator of these boards, and she has made so many lives so much better, so much easier, so many functions that you can do with these boards. It is amazing. I went from using wire frames to using these boards for almost everything. I mean, you name it. I could probably make sure it's done on this. I've made centerpieces with it. I've made, I don't know, I've made several things. Okay. Here's what we have so far. Anybody have any questions? Or are we just hanging out? Sorry, my eye itches. All right. All right. Let's see here. All right. You're funny. Very funny, Teresa. Very funny. I don't know. I not know. Y'all, my dog is snoring. I could be doing that in a little while. My stomach is not happy at the moment. All right. And it gets pretty big. I've not attempted to make one of these on the large board yet. I bet it takes 2 rolls of mesh to do it on the large board. So far, that's all it is. Me too, is a thought, because I'm like, it's going to be huge. All right. Fixing to have to get some more yeller. It's not really that bad, to be honest. I think the hardest part is cutting all the mesh and having it ready. And then if you can get bundles started like this, and you get rubber bands and just tie them around here, and then you just get bundles and keep accumulating them, then it's easy to just pop them in. I'm good at telling people that, but I'm not good at practicing what I preach. Yeah, I'm good at, helping others, but I don't practice what I preach. It's just crazy. I'm crazy, but hey, y'all like me anyway. Yeah, I'll admit I'm crazy. I was born that way. You're pretty crazy too? Sometimes I go batshit crazy. Depends on who makes me mad. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. I just realized I said a bad word on here. I said a wordy dird. Thank you. The ends. Oh yeah. Yeah, give me just a second. I'll show you how I do it again. Thank you. All right. So here's what we have so far. Okay. All right, so you take it. What I do is I pull this right here. Hey, Cindy, you're not late. Okay. You just pleat it. And then you do the same thing on this side. You just pleat it. And then you see these wings right here? These right here? Those are what I take, and I'll open up one of my pleats and tuck it right on in there. Same thing on both sides. So that it looks like this. I hope that helped, Teresa. You're not late, my friend. I did. Certainly did. Oh, what is it for? Okay, I'll show you. When I make my triangle, it just helps. Like when I take my fold and turn it this way, and then I make my diamond. Right here where I've got my diamond edges put together. Whoops, that just came apart. Just like that. I like to take the clip and put it on the end because it helps to keep it in place. So that I'm not trying to hold it and scrunch at the same time. I've made all kinds of different flowers. I've even used the Star Trek petal on some, but I haven't done one in a while. See, it just helps hold the point. All right, we're almost done with this outside row. Bear with me, I threw my mesh on the floor so I had table space. And I don't put my leaves on first, I put them on last. Because I don't want to mess up my petals. Alright. Let me turn this because I'm on this side of it now. I still have more to cut. I just started with this. Cindy, how come you're not on your business page, lady? Go out and come back. There you go, my friend. Now you see what I mean by my factory edge? This right here? It goes the same way all the way around my flower. It's got to, or I'm OCD about it. It has to go the same direction. Or this chick ain't happy with it. That's better, silly woman. Okay. So you can shape them any way you want them. Ten-inch pieces. It's a 10 by 10 roll. It's okay. So I've cut them at 10 inches, 10-inch squares. You'll need the whole roll. Hey, Jeannie. Welcome. From Ohio. Y'all, let's welcome Jeannie to the page. Welcome, my friend. Hopefully you will learn something new. Let's see, which way do I want this? I like this way. All right. Ooh. We like to make our people feel welcome. It's usually pretty calm in here. And quiet. All of us ladies love each other. We're a very, very good group of people. A very good community of crafters. And I'm sure I've probably made a sunflower live before, but it's been a while, so I thought I'd do another one. Can never have too many sunflowers, y'all. Two, four, we need 6 more for this outside, which I did not use row 1. I started on row 2. So I'm going to use rows 2, 3, and 4. I'm running out of space, so hopefully you guys can still see what I'm doing. This is my center. See? That's my center. It is a 7-inch styrofoam center. I don't know if I have any bumblebees left or not to put in the middle of it. No, I didn't make it. I bought it at Craft Outlet that way. I probably could make one, but I'd rather just buy it. That's just me. But yeah, whoever made it took a styrofoam piece and then glued this stuff on it. Everything that I'm working with tonight came from Craft Outlet. Now I can make centers. I knew what you meant. Gotta love autocorrect on these computers and phones. They think we're saying one thing, but we're not. All right. Couple more. And then I will put some more zip ties in to start my row 3. And I think row 3, if I remember correctly, I don't use shared holes. I might, I can't remember. All right. 3 more. It's the final countdown. I might start making centers. I don't know. I ever get quiet, y'all, those of you that are new to watching me, it's because I'm concentrating. I'm not ignoring anybody. I will answer. I'm trying to read comments as I go. Answer any questions that pop up. So, tend to get very quiet when I'm concentrating or thinking about what I need to do next. One more for this row. Y'all, my daughter is going to be a key holder at the Dollar General. I'm so very proud of her. She's moving up in the world. Alright, this is the last one for row 2. And I'm fixing to show you what you do with this very last petal. Yep, 16 years old and already a key holder. They told her when she turned 18 she could be the assistant manager. Alright, so I'm going to see how this petal's overlapping this one? I'm just going to gently take it and push that one down and this one over top. That way my factory edge is showing. Alright, let me move this. Here's what we got so far. See how big that is? It is 24 inches. 24 smackaroos. What do you think about that? Alright. What's about to leave? Alright, so more zip ties. Here we go. Yep, on the small board. Oh, the leaves. I put them on last. Alright, you want to gently slide it over. This way we don't crush them. I don't know if I'm going to use shared holes. Let's see what we come up with here. Because we can always add them in. Tell you, next time I'm going to do it on a large board. I'm just itching to see just how big it would be. And how many rolls of mesh it would take. You can do it, Tweety. I got faith in you. Y'all, I'll never forget my very first sunflower. Hang on just a second, I'll tell you. It is 12 inch. So yeah, 12-inch board, and I think the big one is 15 inches or something like that. I need to look. I want to see if I've got another bumblebee or a ladybug or something I can put in the middle of this. You're welcome. I'm wanting to see first before I use all the holes, all the shared holes, because I'm thinking that I don't need the shared holes on row 3, but we're gonna make sure that, you know. I don't even know if I have a butterfly, to be honest with you. I'll have to look in the closet when we're done. All right. Same pattern. Might not have to. We'll see. Like I said, we can always add them in. Bear with me a second. This petal's giving me a fit. Okay. Okay. Hi, Tracy. Welcome. All right, let me walk over here a minute. All right. How are you, Miss Tracy? Has anybody heard from Linda? I'm great, Harry. I'm great. Very great. I can't complain. All right. So I don't think I'm going to use the shared holes. If I'm out of range, I'm sorry. Yeah, I haven't seen her online or nothing lately. Hope she's okay. Hope that she is okay. Alright, so I know that I'm going to use shared holes in the center. I know why that's not. Yes, craft outlet. Alright, I need to cut more mesh, so let me set this aside. Time to cut some more. So you're just going to cut them into 10-inch squares. So this is going to give me a fit. It's the end of the roll, so it likes to curl up on me. always. Never fails. Bear with me a second. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Let's cut that off. Alright, now can I get two pieces out of this? Probably not. That's going to be a no. Gotta love it when they cut you short. Okay, so 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. I need two more. I need two more. Give me 1 second, y'all. Alright, so we're going to have to make this work. Bear with me just a second. Earthquake. Alright. Alright, so we're just going to have to work with what we got. First time I've had a roll come up short like that. Alright. almost to the finish line. So who's ready to make a sunflower? Should teach an online class. Create a separate group or something. I don't know. There you go. I got a few patriotics I gotta make. Got one I need to revamp. It's an idea. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, and that's all for this side. That's all, folks, for this one. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Some more zip ties. Now we're going to do the bottom, or the center. Bear with me a second. I like the little bitty ones. Like the little bitty zip ties better. You can pop them in from the back side. There we go. Okay, let's put our last 4 petals on. See, and then when we put our center on, how pretty that's going to look. But before I put my center on, I'm going to do the leaves. Hi, Anna. Thank you. It's not wanting to cooperate. I'm gonna have to open the other roll, I think. I don't like that I want to use shared holes in the center there. I do. I've been tempted to make that flower with the upside down Star Trek petal. Just haven't had time to remotely sit down and play with it to even see if I can do it. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can. I have no doubts there. Yep, I'm gonna have to cut some more. Okay. I think it'll look so much better. All right. Come on now, work with me here. The center gets very hard to work. All right, let me get the other roll. need 1, 2, 3 more pieces. Alright, so I need 3. I'm OCD about that. It's gotta look. I mean, I wouldn't. Other people may not notice, but I do. All right. Bear with me, just a tad bit longer. We are almost to the finish line. I may have to put the leaves on afterwards and then take pictures, because I know here in about 20 minutes I need to go get my daughter from work. So, unless I can get this done fairly quickly, and then I can show you. My stomach is not happy. What is it, Chloe? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I can't grab you. Come here. With my mascot, y'all. Say hi, Chloe. I don't know why she's shaking. She's shaking like a little leaf. She's shaking like a leaf. Okay, one